Aren't you eating?
No, on a diet.
Why? You were thin as already.
Must be working then. Where you moved from anyway?
Very.
What happened to Berry? Which part?
Still with the Jippo, I see.
Sorry?
You will be. Scrounging any money off
Get
you,
lost, Johnson.
She will be, you know. Never got any money, them lot. Maybe I should stay and protect you.
Go on then. You could be my bodyguard.
Cool.
He seems like a nice boy.
He's just had it in for me ever since he asked me.
You can see why you told him to get lost.
Actually, I didn't. When his mummy found out I lived in a mobile home, she stopped him.
Mummy's boy.
Pathetic. Do you want to break your diet?
Go on, then. You got a boyfriend, then?
Yeah. Sam.
He's 18.
I prefer older men.
You know, for me, it's so difficult because all of a sudden, you know, we've got this multiracial society. It wasn't there when I was a kid, when I was a teenager even. And my kids accept it. They're amazing. I'm the one that genuinely has a great difficulty with it. But I'm learning. And today, I think I've learned so much. Thank you.
For me, I didn't need to ever change my opinions. I walked in there as a person who feels very, very strongly about any form whatsoever of that kind of behaviour demonstrated by, whether it's one of my friends, one of the children in my class, whatever. I've always felt passionately about that. So I didn't need converting. And to be treated as if I was this pariah who was out there was unacceptable anyway, so I wouldn't pay lip service to her, and my comments at the end were more how disappointed I was.
I've been in occasions where people have you know, told a joke and everybody has laughed and nobody realised that that was a racist comment apart from me. So, you know, so you can be in a situation where, it goes completely over your head because it doesn't affect you. So because it doesn't affect you, it doesn't exist. And that's not the case. You've just not noticed.
Jane Elliott has said this will be the last time she does her exercise on this scale. Having watched the twists and turns all day, I wanted to question her methods and beliefs. Jane, thank you very much indeed for putting this exercise on and for letting us watch. But there are a number of things that have sprung to mind watching it. Do you feel guilty about being white?
Not at all. I didn't choose it. I can't lose it. Why would I feel guilty about it?
Do you think there are things white people should feel guilty about? All white people should feel guilty about?
Behaviors. White behaviors. Yes. But I don't think you do those things because you're white. I think you do those things because you're ignorant.
So you're conditioned to do these things,
Absolutely.
to be racist?
Absolutely. And it works. The conditioning is working, has worked for a very long time.
Do you think all white people are racist?
I think if you graduated from high school and you aren't a racist, you weren't listening, you should have gotten an F in social studies.
So that's a yes. All white people are racist?
We are conditioned to the myth of white superiority from the moment of our, in fact, before birth. We are conditioned to the myth of white superiority.
Some people who watched these events today they'll have this interpretation of it, and just bear me out on it, that you met these people, you brutalised them to some extent, you were very hard on them, you made them insecure, you made them question all sorts of things about themselves.
Did you ever see a lynching?
Obviously not.
Of course you did. Would you like to?
Let's stick with the tradition of me asking the questions.
No, let's stick with this. What I do looks brutal to white people because that isn't something they have to live with all day, every day.
But you know the accusation. The accusation is you're manipulating them.
Of course I am.
And that's wrong. You're playing with their feelings.
Yes, and it's wrong when it's done on a grand scale in society. It's even more wrong, but we do it all the time.
You've been doing this for more than 4 decades.
Yeah?
What do you think people are going to say the legacy of Jane Elliott is?
Don't care.
You must care. You've
Don't care.
been doing this to change behavior and make the world a better place. You must care.
Don't care. What people say about me is of little importance to me. Did I make a difference today? Did I make a difference today? Did I make a positive difference today in the area of racism? And that's what I want to do.
OK, Alice, final look at the roads on the drive.
Thank you. In East Molesey, Hampton Court Way is still very slow heading towards the Palace. In Chiswick, the lights aren't working on the A4 Great West Road at Sutton Lane North. All approaches to Chalkers Corner, in Mortlake are busy this afternoon. And on the M4, one lane is closed due to an accident eastbound at junction 4B for the M25. Onto the M25 itself, and it's heavy from junction 9 Leatherhead to junction 11 from Chertsey. It's also heavy anti-clockwise at junction 13 for Staines. And on Croydon Translink, there is no service between Wandle Park and East Croydon. There is also a special timetable operating on Southern Network because of staff shortages. Anything I've missed, call me on 0208 288 1078.
Keeping you on the move.